Hello, and welcome to this informational video on how to fill the I-765 form for OPT and STEM OPT online. The first step is to gather your documents. You must have a government-issued ID, your I-94 is showing F1 status, a copy of your I-20 with the requested dates, and a passport photo. We recommend that you scan these documents in JPEG or PDF format. However, the passport photo must be in JPEG or PNG format. You will also need a form of payment, like a bank check or credit card. You do not need a scan of your bank check or credit card, but please have the payment information ready to be submitted. For your government-issued ID, please only choose one of the following: a passport, a U.S. visa, or a birth certificate with a photo ID. If you're on OPT and applying for the STEM extension, you can upload your current EAD card. Any one of these options would be an acceptable submission. The I-20 you upload must include your signature and date on page 1 and be the one with your OPT requested dates. Do not upload a copy of your I-20 that does not include your signature or the OPT requested dates. Please remember, you must complete and submit your I-765 form within 30 days of the date on page 1 of your I-20. After the 30-day deadline, you will not be able to apply for your employment authorization document. Once you have gathered all of your documents, you may move on to the next step and create an account with USCIS. To do this, navigate to myaccount.uscis.gov. Click Create an Account. You must add your email address and then confirm it. For the page that asks for account type, select the option I am an applicant, petitioner, or requester. Once your account is created, select the My USCIS icon under Login to a USCIS service. This option will have the language that says Apply for Immigration Benefits. You will be asked to log in again with the credentials you have just created. The next step is to navigate to the I-765 form through the online filing system. After you are properly logged in, you will be taken to the USCIS main page. Then select File a Form Online. Next, USCIS will ask you what form you want to file. In the drop-down menu, find the option I-765 Application for Employment. Once selected, click Start Form. Next, an informational page will appear. This will provide details about eligibility documents needed, specific directions, and the Department of Homeland Security or DHS privacy notices. You should read this page to ensure that you are prepared to fill out the form. Please note that this form does not need to be filled out all at once. You may save your progress and return later. The system automatically saves your form at each step. There is no save button, but if you click Next in each section, your information will automatically save. However, drafts are only safe for 30 days. If for 30 days you do not add anything or make edits, the form will expire. However, every time you do make changes or additions, the deadline will extend. When you feel ready to begin, select Start. Next, you will fill out information regarding your eligibility, your reason for applying, and your preparer information. Under the tab Basis of Eligibility, select the OPT you are applying for. It will either be pre-completion OPT, post-completion OPT, or the STEM extension. If you are applying for OPT and you are going to graduate this semester, then select post-completion. If you are a STEM major and you are about to graduate, do not click STEM extension. you must select post-completion OPT. You must already have been on post-completion OPT to apply for the STEM extension. Apply for the STEM extension after 1 year of post-completion OPT. Under the tab Reason for Applying, indicate if this is your first time applying. If this is a renewal or if it is to replace a lost or damaged EAD card, you must indicate if you have previously filed I-765 form before. For example, if you did pre-completion OPT before, or if you are doing STEM extension application now, you would have already done this form in the past. Under the final tab of this section, Preparer or Interpreter Information, select No. This is only if someone is filling out the form for you. This does not include situations where someone is merely helping you with the form. The next section is dedicated to filling out your personal information. First, you must fill out your legal name as it appears on your government documents. If you have previous legal names, then you must input them here. Then fill out your contact information. Input all your phone numbers, your email addresses, and also add your mailing and physical address. It is important to add an up-to-date address where you will be able to physically receive your EAD card. Next, you will answer personal questions regarding your gender and marital status. Then you must answer questions about your birth date and place. Complete these questions. Once finished, click Next. Next, you will answer questions about your immigration status. This includes details from your most recent I-94 arrival and departure record and your passport. You can find your I-94 information on the Customs and Border Protection website. In this section, you must also add your current immigration status. Select F1 Student, Academic, or Language Program in the drop-down menu. Also, input your CVIS number that is the top of your I-20 with your OPT requested start date. Finally, you will include other information. If you have an alien registration number, you must add it here. If you have an EAD card in the past, the A number will be the USCIS number found on the front of that card. Many students applying for post-completion OPT will not have an A number, and you may check the box that says, I do not have or know my A number. You will also need to add your previous USCIS online account number. Please note that if you filed a form before, you will have a USCIS account number. If this is your first time filing the form, then you will not have one. Next, if you already have a Social Security number from your work on campus or when you did a paid internship, you must add it here. If you do not have a Social Security number, you must indicate you want to be issued one. Once all of your personal information is added, you are ready to move on to the next step of uploading documents. Under this section, you will upload all the documents you have gathered beforehand. Please remember, all documents besides your passport photo must be uploaded in JPEG or PDF format. First, upload a recent color photograph with the dimensions of 2 inches by 2 inches. This photo must have your whole face visible. If you are concerned about your photo, you may check the requirements and examples on the Study in the States Digital Photo Requirements website. Next, upload a copy of the electronic version of your I-94 arrival and departure record. You can obtain your electronic I-94 by going to the Customs and Border Protection website. There's a link to the website in this section for your convenience. Next, upload your identification card. This may be a previous employment authorization document, passport, or U.S. visa. If you have been issued an EAD card beforehand, upload a copy here. If you have not been issued an EAD card, upload a copy of your visa or passport. For the next section, if you do not have previous CPT or OPT, you may skip it and go to the next page. If you have been authorized for CPT or OPT in the past, you must upload your previous I-20s here, which include the information about your CPT or OPT. Finally, you must upload the most recent copy of your I-20 that has the OPT requested dates listed on page 2. It must also include your signature and date on page 1. Do not upload a copy of your I-20 that does not include your signature or the OPT requested dates. This will result in your OPT application being delayed or denied. Please remember, you must file your I-765 form within 30 days of the date on page 1 of your I-20. After the 30-day deadline, you will not be able to apply for your employment authorization document. Once all the required evidence has been uploaded, you will have the option to add more information under the Additional Information tab. You can add details by clicking Add a Response. This page also lets you edit and delete responses. Some response examples would be if you had previous CVIS number from an old I-20, you could add that here. Additionally, if you have a passport expiring soon and you are in the process of getting a new one, you could upload a receipt of your new passport here. If you have all your information added and your evidence uploaded, you can review this entire form before submitting it. Under this tab, you can review every other section to ensure the information and documents are correct and accurate. Remember, it's your personal information, so it's your responsibility to ensure accuracy. The USCIS system and the ISSS office cannot check this information for you. Under this section, you may also save or print a copy of the filled out I-765 form for your records. One advantage of filling out the I-765 form online is that you may track your application. The USCIS system will automatically check for any incomplete sections. It will alert you to return to the section that needs attention. Once everything is filled out and complete, USCIS will alert you that there are no warnings and you may proceed to finish up the form. For the last steps, you must agree to the applicant statement. Select and check the box and then click Next. Then you must certify the documents and information are accurate by electronically signing the form. Type your full name into the box provided. After signing the form, the next page will serve as a reminder that you must pay the application fee. If you are absolutely certain that all information is correct and accurate, click Pay and Submit. Then you will be redirected to pay.gov. You will have the option to select your payment method. Remember that you can pay by bank account or by a credit card. If your payment goes through, you will be directed back to USCIS and get the confirmation that the I-765 form was successfully submitted. Invalid payment information will not submit your form. Please make sure that your information is correct so that your form submission will go through. After everything is paid and submitted, USCIS lets you track your case status. Your case will appear under Case Status. If you click on the Documents tab, a copy of your receipt notice can be found under USCIS Notices. You may also upload any additional information that was not explicitly requested from you before. You are now done. Congratulations. This concludes the informational video on how to fill out the I-765 form for OPT and STEM OPT online. For any specific questions regarding this process, please contact the ISSS office or schedule an advising appointment using the ISSS website.